Continuing the summer theme, today it's going to be tennis. We're getting into the grass court season back home in England. There'll be Wimbledon going on and other grass court things. So today, a tennis player. 10-minute challenge. 10 minutes is all we've got. Let's go. Right, here we are. We're going for our tennis player as promised, and I've got a little idea of something to do with this fella. I quite like this picture. Oh, got the wrong tool again. Keep doing that. Pencil. Yep. But let's bear in mind that we've got to be in a bit of a hurry here because we're on a 10-minute challenge. So he's looking hard, but I'm going to have him looking a bit surprised because he's a cartoon character. Make his eyes be different sizes because that signifies kind of extreme surprise. It can signify all sorts of things, but in this case, surprise. Get that mouth nice and round. Remember, we're just doing the pencil part of this, so we don't need to get at this stage too pernickety about any of it. But here we are, just giving ourselves a bit of an idea now. The action, I want to slightly, you almost can't exaggerate this chap's action, but we'll have a go. He's got his arm down here, out like that, hand just taking note of the direction in which fingers go when a racket's being held, which are sort of down towards the bottom end of the handle. And if you wait until the end of this, you'll see what the little surprise is that I've got in mind. It's because it's our duty as people doing cartoons, or as cartoonists, whichever way you want to look at it, that we try and introduce something into the picture that is, funny. So that's what I suppose it's always going to be a question of taste as to whether something is truly funny or not, but I'm kind of going for it today. So we get some action into this. He's got that typical racket player's hand out like that, where they go all spread fingers like that, almost as if they're hitting the ball into their own hand, although they quite clearly never are doing that. But there you are. That's not bad. And we'll bring his leg out like that. The shorts tighter on that leg because of the stretch, I suppose, and then down here like this. Now, there you are. Look, I'm giving him some big shoes. This leg needs to be given a little contour. Well, for my liking anyway. I like to just show that leg. You see, he's actually got all his weight on the inside of his foot because he's probably just sprinted to that position, and he might even be on a bit of a slide. You can't. It's not that easy to tell. Okay, and the ball is here, as you can see in the screen. He's looking at it. So we've got to show him looking at that ball and not looking at anything else, because you have to, as they say in the game, you have to watch the ball onto the racket. Right, now we'll get rid of him. We'll bring this chap into the middle a little bit more, so we've got space to work on him. And now we're going to go for the ink side of it. Let's just knock back the pencil, go for the ink, and here we are. A little bit of hair up in the air like this, because he's very much on the move, this fellow. And I'm going to make sure that he's all in white because, as you may know, tennis fans among you will know, when you play at Wimbledon, you can only wear white. That's all you're allowed. So we'll permit him a little bit of a collar here and that sort of thing, but we won't give him any colour, which is quite fine from my point of view because we're not going to have the time to put any colour into this. We're already about 3 minutes in. Racket right. We'll try and get it right anyway. Let's There you are. We're nearly, you know, we're definitely winning on this one. There's some nice wrinkles in here. Make sure it's, let's get that hand, as the tennis players like to have their hand when they're hitting the ball. In this situation anyway. Get some nice creases in. Once upon a time everybody wore shorts that were so tight that it looked actually uncomfortable, but now they like to wear big airy shorts. There you are. We're actually not far from being done, but we've got my little twist in it that I have to put in at the end, or I want to put in, mostly because I've already thought of it and I already know what it's going to be. Yeah. Stand him on some ground like this. So now you're asking yourself, what's the trick? Well, the trick is that what he's doing actually is he's hitting what will very clearly be, because I'm going to put, just for once in this series of rapid things, I'm going to give him a strawberry because it's Wimbledon. One more pencil, back to the ink, back to the black, and let's just, oh, no, that's not good. Bit of sweat there, but there you are. There's our man. I've done it easily inside 10 minutes. Let's just give it a signature. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit subscribe. Hit share. Share this all around on the internet and on YouTube. I'd love to have thousands of people. If you look at the moment, I don't have thousands of people, but then I haven't been doing it for very long. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time around. Bye-bye now.